Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all well. Some good news, to be honest. It's good news for now, but they're trying to fucking fuck us over yet again here, as you would imagine. Is the common trend. So, some good news. We're on Silver Fox hot takes, as you will know. Scrapping the two-child cap is not enough for some. So, as I mentioned in a previous video, it's really annoyed me this removing the two-child cap, mostly because I haven't got any children. And I don't see why I should have to pay for everybody else's. I don't mind the two-child one, you know what I mean? It's fair dues. We do need to increase the population and continue on, you know what I mean? And two's fair dues, yeah, fair dues. I've no problem with that at all. But even not necessarily if you're not British, but I mean, again, slightly, we shouldn't just be giving money to foreigners. Is another crack, really, because they're not from here. They haven't contributed to the system. Like, you know, all these reasons. Why are we just giving money to people hand over fist? Because ultimately, it's making the British people poorer. But anyway, we have a two-child system, which was fair dues, and nobody was really complaining about it. And again, when it got capped at that, it was a good thing because people were milking the system. Even British people and English people and Scottish people and Welsh people were milking that system, so it was put a stop to. So they've removed it, as I mentioned. It's annoyed me quite a lot because it's going to primarily benefit the foreigners, not the English British people. And we're giving out 3 billion a year, maybe more, in benefits to people just to sit and have kids and do nothing and not get a job. And again, it's kind of promoting the doing nothing. It's also kind of promoting to foreigners to come here and have a load of kids. Is kind of what's happening. So, and again, we've got all the legal migration going on. As never mind illegal, the illegal, like 1 million people coming a year who now have a massive incentive to just have loads of kids who ultimately aren't British, aren't English, aren't from the country, will dilute the culture yet further. Yeah, and then again, a loss of Britain. So multiple factors. But anyways, this is about the good news is that they might have removed the cap on how many children you can get, but there is a cap on how much benefit you can get per year, universal credit, which Silver Fox Hot Takes will go on to say is about 22,000 in that region. So at least they were all capped at 22 grand, but more of the Labour backbenchers apparently in this video here want to remove that so we can give them as much money as the need. There'll be no limits here, but they are capped at the minute, which is good, absolutely brilliant news, to be honest. So fuck yous lot. At least you just can't take all of our money hand over fist. We have capped you to a limit here. But again, people want to remove the cap, and again, it just smacks of giving all our money to foreigners. That's what it smacks of. Like, again, ruining Britain from within, diluting Britain, bringing in loads of foreigners, ruining the culture. Again, yeah, everything that we're watching and I've watched for quite a while now, and just making it worse and giving people more incentive. Literally, like, there's no cap. Want to have no cap, so come here, have as many kids as you want. We'll give you £200,000 a year, not a problem. Do you know what I mean? Ridiculous, and for what? For no reason, really. There's no benefit to the country. So it's a shit show beyond compare. It really is. Like, anybody paying attention to economics, it really should be fucking annoyed, to be honest. Especially if you work. If you work and have a job and contribute to this country, you should be real fucking annoyed with what's going on here. So, yeah, they want to remove the benefit cap system as well, like the actual cap, so we can give them as much money as they want. Fucking hundreds of thousands, who knows, millions, millions. Let's just give it all away. This seems to be the way of things here. And again, half of these backbenchers of Labour that I mentioned, they'll all be foreigners. Do you know what I mean? They'll all be foreigners. So let's hear a bit of this.
And apparently, lifting the two-child cap is not enough for some Labour backbenchers. They're saying it's not enough. It doesn't go far enough. And now the Treasury is coming under immediate pressure over lifting this cap because, and it's going to cost billions and billions and billions of pounds, but that's not enough. Because what happens is there is still in law a maximum, a top off of what you can earn as a total or get given as a total under universal income. There is this upper limit. Now,
Good, good. right? Good. Do not remove this upper limit. But you can kind of see it coming next budget. You know what I mean? Well, we're removing the limit now. Oh, we're giving these people fucking £100,000 a year. Like, honest to God, like, you can kind of see that they coming. I mean, this is that it's already being mentioned here. What the budget's gone. We've scrapped the two card. It's not enough. It's not enough. They want more money.
Now, you've got to remember that Reeves has resisted lifting the two-child cap. She was the one suggesting it is phased. You make it to 3 children this year, 4 children the year after, and so on. But no, that wasn't good enough. They want it all done and boom, done in this explosion of costs. Now, the Office of Budget Responsibility again says,
Yeah, I mean, does it make any logical sense to anybody at all here that, like, the current climate we're in with the economy and everything that's going on, the inflation and everything, does it make any sense to anybody at all to remove the two-child cap and cost us billions upon billions of pounds for literally no reason? For no reason, everything's just all right as it is. You know what I mean? Like, we're not getting completely milked to fuck here. But no, let's remove this, get milked to fuck, and pay out billions and billions of pounds that we don't have because the country is, as we mentioned many a time, 3.25 trillion pounds in debt. Yeah, let's remove this and give away billions of pounds. Where's the logical sense in that? And the answer is there is none. So there's got to be some sort of plan at play here, and the plan is ultimately give all our money to foreigners, entice foreigners to come to England and have as many kids as you can, because we'll give you money hand over fist, and you can completely fucking ruin the country, which you're halfway through doing, like we just mentioned. So it's a fucking scandal yet again, to be honest.
scrapping the policy, really bad idea. It's going to cost billions and billions and billions. But as soon as it's been released, that was then somebody pointed out, well, hang on a minute, we're giving them all this extra money, but then all of a sudden they stop getting it. And that's the reason is the overall benefit caps limit is still in place. The most they can claim is £23,320 for those living in London and £22,020 for those outside.
22,000 outside of London, 23,000 in London, as he mentioned. So it's still a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? But at least you're capped. You're not doing fuck all. You're just sitting around fucking having kids and literally not contributing to society. And half of your kids don't like fucking Britain in the first place. So yeah, like at least it's still a lot of money, but fuck 'em, that's enough. You know what I mean? That's enough. You've had your lot there. You're doing fuck all. Here's your slice that you didn't really deserve in the first place, but we'll give you it. Yeah, you're not having fucking more. Like, no, like, do not remove this cap. Again, the British people should be fucking raging at them removing this, like, because it doesn't benefit the British people. It massively benefits all the foreigners, and predominantly the Muslims who have loads of kids. Do you know what I mean? We all know this. Every British person knows this. I mean, again, legal migration's a real problem here. The economy's a real problem, and everybody's focusing on illegal migration and women and kids being assaulted, which is, again, I mentioned, it's real bad, to be honest. And again, putting all these people in hotels and giving them iPhones and letting them run amok. It's real bad, but we've got so many fucking problems, like, here. It's unbelievable. Like, and that's part of the problem as well. We've got so many. Which do you focus on? But ultimately, the illegal migration isn't the biggest problem we've got. It's really not. Illegal migration is far bigger problem. That's the people who are coming over here legally, who are being paid to have children now, as many as they fucking can have. And are trying to remove this cap so they can pay them fucking as millions of pounds a year by the looks of it. So that's a far bigger problem than all the illegal migration. It really is, because this is ultimately the destruction of Britain through this method. The other method's not going to destroy Britain. It's going to annoy us and people are getting attacked, but it's not going to destroy Britain. This will destroy Britain in the long run, because the population will be diluted so badly by all the foreigners having kids, because we don't have as many kids. I mean, some people could say, well, British people just go and have loads of kids now, but it kind of, well, I mean, it's a good plan. We should be having kids, but at the same time, the kids cost a lot of money, and, well, we just can't milk the benefit system like they can, it would seem, half of the time, by the looks of it. So, I mean, that is one reply and one answer, I suppose. British people have lots of kids, and you will get money for them as well. That's the other side of it. It can benefit you if you want it to benefit you, but again, generally, we just don't have that many kids, do we? You know what I mean? Like two's kind of the average, I would imagine. Maybe one's the average now. I don't know, but 2.4 children was always the crack, wasn't it? So, um, yeah, but I mean, again, people could have more kids, but again, it is a cost factor. It's like it's an absolute cost factor of raising a child, and then the other side of that is, do you want to bring a child into this world of shit that we currently live in, and it seems to be going further downhill by the day. It's not getting better out here; it's getting worse.
Of London, there are some that it doesn't apply to. I know, I'm aware that if you're disabled or you have carers and things like that, there is exemptions, but generally it's that. So what happens is they've had this massive pay rise, if you like, this massive uplift in welfare, boom, then they've hit the cap, they've hit the limit, and they can't get any more. And they're going, but we need more, we want more, 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 more. We want the British taxpayer, the workers of the country, to work and pay more for us who sit at home doing sweet fuck all.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're seeing it like with the American. I covered a few of the Americans with the EBT and stopped the benefit money for the food stamps in America. And we're seeing a few Americans, like entitled Americans, just sitting there, like shouting, screaming, saying, like, the American taxpayer has to pay for my children. And it's like, and it infuriates you because, like, ultimately the world owes you nothing. Nobody owes you nothing in this world. Like, we're all born, we all die, make your way through life, but ultimately nobody owes you nothing. And it's very, very modern times where this in benefit system even exists, and in a lot of countries it doesn't. And again, that's why half of these people probably come here from all around the world because their country does not have a benefit system that will give them money hand over fist here. And yeah, there you go. So I can stay here in Africa and fucking struggle. Or come to England and on the promise of being given everything. I mean, it's maybe not quite as rosy as they think when they fucking get here. The weather's fucking shite. It's fucking pisses down and it's freezing. And you probably think, why the fuck did I come here? Why didn't I stay in Africa? We all go on holidays to hot climates because the weather's shit here. You know what I mean? It's real depressing here. So yeah, you might get money, but you're gonna be fucking depressed out of your fucking brain, especially through winter. Like winter's real. It's like now, it's just fucking bagwash. It's awful. It's just fucking grey and rains and cold. It's awful. Honest to God. Um, so yeah, it's Britain's not all it cracked up to be. It's like on that game I've been playing, that Paxo Romano. You've got the Mediterranean area, it's lovely, and then you've got like Albion, which is England. It fucking pisses down and there's thunderstorms all the time, and I don't like going there. You know what I mean? I don't like the weather. So yeah, it's a very accurate game to be fair, very accurate. Oh, and there was even a giant. There was even a giant in the Colosseum in one fight. So it's bang on game to be fair. I've only seen one giant though. So anyhow, back to the topic at hand. To fucking scrapping the whole upper echelon fucking cap of the universal credit. And again, like it's called universal credit now. And I mentioned in the previous video, it used to be called job seekers allowance, and you have to be seeking a job to get it. And if you weren't, they'd fuck you off. But now it's just universal credit. Just do what you want there, and we'll just give you a load of money universally forever. Here's a lot of credit. Like, fuck knows the whole how you would name stuff. It's important really because job seekers allowance pretty much spoke for itself, but it is now literally called universal credit. So again, is that a statement to the rest of the world and the universe? In fact, yeah, come here and we'll give you a load of credit. It's universal. Fucking everybody's invited. But it used to be called Job Seekers Allowance, so there's quite a lot in that for me as well. The fact that they've named it Universal Credit, like everybody's fucking, it's universal here. You know what I mean? If the aliens fucking rocked up and wanted to have 16 kids, we'd pay for the fucking aliens' kids as well here. It's universal. So yeah, it's a shit show. That's what it is.
We contribute nothing, but we take the most. Parasites. Um, and of course, this is unaffordable as well. It would more or less double the welfare bill that's not the welfare bill in total, no, but it would more or less double that child cap that's already there.
Which I think is maybe 3 billion they've stated or seen, possibly mentioned. I've seen 9 as well, but I don't know if that was the same. Crack, we'll go with 3 billion, so that's 6 billion there. 6 billion, just a load of people that have kids and do fuck all that predominantly aren't British or English.
Um, there is resistance, of course, at the Treasury. They can't afford it. They can't afford what they've done. The, Reeves is expecting that.
Yeah, they can't afford what they've done. Again, I've mentioned this. Is there any logic in the current climate with the economy, with the inflation? Is there any logic in removing a cap and spending billions of pounds for no reason? And the answer's no. Sorry, like the logical answer is no. So why has it been done? And again, it's to ultimately cripple the economy, invite multiple foreigners here on universal credit, even aliens possibly. Have as many kids as you want and completely fucking ruin Britain. And you're halfway down the line here. We're half ruined as it is. So there's no real logic in doing any of this, and then removing this upper cap as well, and that's us fucked. Do you know what I mean? The guy's telling you here that we've got no money. I mean, I show you all the time, we've really got no money here. We're 3.25 trillion in debt, and it's escalating at a rate we can't cope with. It's going too quickly. Hence the inflation on all the products and fucking bills and everything. This is the cause and effect. Do you know what I mean? This is fucking economics right here. So yeah, there's no logic in doing any of this whatsoever when your economy's in the gutter here. But we've done it, and again, who do you think's paying for all this? The fucking working British people to pay for a load of foreigners that don't work, who can have as many kids as they want, and basically dilute Britain even further, and fuck Britain up is the truth of the matter. Fucking ruin Britain.
She's going to. I've got to raise an extra 26 billion this year. Great, but you've got a 90 or 70,000 black hole anyway. When do you think that's going to be paid off? And then you're going to add even more to it by lifting this cap. Labour just live in cuckoo land. They are absolutely off their trolleys. They think this can work.
Or are they working to a plan? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. If there's no logic, and there's literally no logic to what people are doing, you have to start for a moment considering that they're working to a different plan. Do you know what I mean? Like when people are doing stuff there's no logic to, they're ruining everything. Then you've got to start thinking, hold on a minute, they're doing it on purpose. Do you know what I mean? They are actually doing this on purpose at this point. So yeah, it's a shit show I can't honestly believe the world I live in anymore. Like I can't believe how. I seen a guy yesterday I was talking to. I hadn't seen him in a while. He was living in the Falklands. He's moved back now. I said, I can't believe he's same, similar age. Can't believe how far we've fell in 20 years. He's actually the guy who he's like the spitting image of Chris Tenerife, Chris Pennington. Speaks like him, sounds like him, like he's even got sort of mannerisms of him as well. So I was telling him about Chris Tenerife yesterday, Chris Pennington, and the Jay Slater case. Now I knew this guy, and like he's the fucker just completely reminds me of him. But yeah, he just moved back from the Falklands. Been there for a few years working. So yeah, this is the shit show we live in. And again, if they remove this cap, I mean, everyone has to turn around and basically admit we're being fucked to the end of time here, and this is all a plan. You know what I mean? Again, at least that's the good news is at least you capped at like 22 grand. At least it's a lot of money, to be fair. It's a lot of money, but at least it's capped. But removing that cap, not only is it economic suicide, as all the people in the background are stating here, like we do not have this money. We didn't have the money to remove the cap in the first place of 2 children. Never mind the upper echelon cap. It's absolute economic suicide. Yet people are pushing for it. Labour are pushing for it. So I'll be very, very careful of the next budget or the budget after. This will very much come along and absolutely destroy the economy even further. But I thought I'd mention that there is good news. It is capped, so we're not giving just endless money to foreigners, but there's rumours in the back rooms of them trying to remove it, which is economic suicide, and there's no logic to. But there you go. That could be the plan. So we'll wait and see, but at least the good news, it's capped for now. We'll leave it there. Peace.